Good morning, y'all. I definitely think we're switching from the gig economy to the human economy. Let me explain what the human economy is. The human economy is where AI, automation, and all that silliness take over regular jobs, and we as humans are left with just our creativity and our talents so that we can teach other people to do some things that we learned along the way. You know, it's like more of a human connection. You know what I mean? And that's something that AI can't take away from us. We'll always have our human connection. You know what I mean? So back in my day, you had to go to college, get a job, work a job until you died, and then that's it. This day, this day and age, you know, I think we're moving towards something else. You see all these brick and mortar physical stores closing down left and right, and people are moving toward a more digital realm, kind of like Amazon, where I think that the future of stores and retail will be more like Amazon, where they get rid of all these buildings, where they have to hire all these employees, and people are coming in and stealing. And I think they're going to move more toward a digital type of thing. Maybe where they just have in-store shoppers and then somebody comes to pick up the order and then deliver it to the customer's home. I think that's going to become more what the gig economy is in relationship to physical stores. Over there in China, I was watching some videos that there are no jobs in China. There's nothing. I mean, people are graduating with a master's degree and they can't find a job. They just can't. There's no thing. They go to the mall and all the stores, all the restaurants in the mall are closed. All the retail shops are closed. The economy over there in China is horrific. So all these kids that just graduated with these fancy degrees are going out and doing YouTube and TikTok videos. They're setting up their equipment and they're just doing the little dances and they're talking to the camera. That's the only way they can make money, is if they monetize on YouTube or TikTok or whatever you can monetize on these days. And I mean, I'll even speak for myself as a writer. It's hard to find jobs with clients. It's almost next to impossible because of artificial intelligence and automation, and people are just doing their own things. They're not hiring a big, huge staff anymore. People are just figuring it out for themselves. And so I think anybody who has lost their job in this economy, he really ought to consider getting on YouTube or TikTok or something that you can monetize and figure it figure out what you can do to get people to tune in to your channel, and then you can get monetized. And whatever that be, you can talk about what you did in your job, how you lost your job. You can talk about, if you like to cook, you can cook something. You don't even have to talk. If you're not comfortable in front of the camera, you can just, you know, have some background music. I don't know, it's all a learning curve. Everything that you want to know is on the internet. You don't have to go to some fancy college and get a degree and go into debt. Just go on Amazon, teach yourself a skill. Whatever you don't know, just read, and read some more until you figure out how to do it. You know? and then just go on YouTube or TikTok or Twitter and just build up your base of followers and keep posting consistently. And pretty soon you will get monetized. And when you do, you have to be consistent and just post every single day, at least one video, and just try to be a master at making YouTube videos or whatever it is you decide to do, and just monetize. That's it. That's it. So, the next thing I want to talk about is the gig economy. Right now, I think we are the first generation of gig economy workers. DoorDash, Uber, and all that stuff. I think that we were the first generation that it was an experiment. They tried it out on us. There were so many changes. Even those companies made changes almost every single day because they were also trying to figure it out. And then we had to figure it out too. So I think the next generation of gig workers will be our kids. We'll be teaching them how to do the gig economy because we are going to be moving out of the gig economy. We need to get out of the gig economy, please. Okay? The gig economy is not working for us anymore. I think we should just leave it to the younger generation, those kids who just got their driver's license. They don't feel like working at McDonald's, so they're going to just go and do the gig economy and do DoorDash because they don't really want to work too much. They still want to go out and party with their friends. They're not fully committed to a job, but they can work whenever they feel like it, and that makes them happy, and they like that. So I think that the gig economy will go to those people because the gig economy is a low paying job. It's a low paying job, okay? It's a low paying job. So it's just an entry level thing. It's just there's no way to make a living or support your family. Just forget if you thought you were going to get into the gig economy to work full time, you're going to drive yourself nuts. It's just an entry level, low paying job, side gig job. That's all it was meant to be. That's all it will ever be. So that's it. Okay? Now, whatever it is that you were doing before you got into the gig economy, you should either go back to it, or if not, you need to figure out what else you can do. Go on Google certificates and get trained. Train yourself. Take a certificate class. Go to a community college and take a continuing education class. Pick up a book on Amazon and teach yourself how to do something. Sell a skill. Go on Upwork and maybe set up a profile and sell your skills. You can go on different job boards and just be your own boss. Just be your own boss. But if you're not ready to be your own boss full time, just keep your 9-to-5 job or keep your side gig job until you are ready. You know what I'm saying? Just keep the side gig job on the side while you're building up your business. And then one of these days, you'll be able to transfer to doing whatever it is that you love to do full time. So that's it. No need to be miserable at a 9-to-5 job anymore. You don't have to do that. So, that's my take on it, guys. So that's how the future of work is going. I definitely think that's how the future of work is going. It's going from the physical world to the digital world. Have a good day.